Moved on forwards. Nuri.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Searching passes played there. And that has put paid to that. Savinho. Now it's Haaland. Bernardo Silva. And here's Savinho. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Rodri. Kovacic. Foden. And the shot! And for a moment, time... Clears it away. Referee's given a throw. Oh, nice touch. Foden, now here's the delivery. Lewis, backward it goes. And here's Savinho. Well, the referee has bought that. I'm not sure. Cleared away. Downs. He's in plenty of space here. And here's the chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Corner then. Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. And it's played forward. Lewis. Foden. Rodri. Haaland. Foden. Foden carries the ball down the right, wins the duel this time, do have a chance to counter here. It's a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
There will be a throw-in. Savinho, Bernardo Silva looking to get on the end of this. Well, they could break here. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Real chance! And that has been cleared. Downs. Over to the left. Here comes the corner. Stones with the clearance. Throw it. Kovacic. Haaland under intense pressure.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them.
Haaland! Big relief. Nuri.
Look at the way that back line is coming under serious pressure. High pressing that's being applied with real pace too.
Quite, he got it.
They need to persist. It's exactly what they have to keep doing.
Played in by Foden. The referee's awarded a free kick. is intercepted. Foden. Out to the left it goes. Aimed in towards the centre. And it's a corner. Oh, smashing header! And on. Moved on forwards. Nouri. And it's played forward. So that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Haaland. Haaland played out to the left flank. Ruben Dias has a look and plays it forward.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri with the slide tackle there. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Kovacic done delicately. Forward it goes. Stones gets across to intercept that. Lewis. Foden tries making a foray down the right. And here's Kovacic. Oh, he's found support out wide. Out of play for a goal kick.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Haaland. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Harwood Bellis. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Lewis. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Harwood Bellis. That's been drilled forward. And the shot! That's very neat. Now then, the ball's come loose. Downs.
Really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Quality ball. Stones cuts it out. Nouri. Ruben Dias. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Bernardo Silva. Savinho. He is just caressing the ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Stevens. Harwood Bellis. Lofted upfield. He's cut it out. Nouri. Moved on forwards. Foden. Lewis. And here's Haaland. And it's played forward. Oh, sweet feet.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's picked it up out wide, hit into the middle. That's really well manoeuvred. Now, what about a counter-attack? If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Oh, easy pickings there. Here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Foden. And here's Kovacic. Takes a shot! Should have equalised.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Savinho. Foden.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Downs. Just 5 minutes left. Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now. Lewis, aim forwards. Kovacic, now he's got space here. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. That is and the shot! Stones forwards and with intent. Lewis, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Foden looking to run onto it. That is good strength. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Final seconds, this has to be it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
I thought it was going to happen.
Free kick. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Back into the middle.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Foden. Stones. Rodri. Lewis. Lewis goes forward. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nice physical challenge. Savinho. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's run loose here. Nuri. Ruben Dias. Nuri. Now it's Savinho. And it's Bernardo Silva. So time is nearly up. One final twist perhaps. Savinho. Oh, it's played into the area. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Aim forwards, is onto it in a flash. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. Savinho. It's out for a goal kick. Stevens. Harwood Bellis, quality ball. And it's lofted through here. That's an excellent interception. And they've caught Reed. Foden. That's a good run he's making there. Looks across and plays it in. Stevens. That's been drilled forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Savinho. Nuri. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Savinho. And here's Kovacic. Rodri have it back and can go again. Lobbed in behind. In comes the corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kovacic wins the duel this time. Stones. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. And it's Kovacic. Well played right into his path. And the keeper has it. Savinho. And here's Haaland. Kovacic. And here's Savinho. Rodri. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Kovacic. And here's Kovacic. Lewis. Well read. And the danger is averted. And now the breakaway. And it's made its way to him. Oh, sweet feet. That is good strength. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Now it's Savinho.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Kovacic played through into space. That's very neat. Nuri. Savinho. That's good play. A chance to play it in. Great defending, strong and determined. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Done delicately. Well read, nice interception.
It's good movement we're getting from that front line, very flexible.
Yeah, really easy on the eye too, yeah?
Very much so. It adds more variety to their attack and asks more questions of that defence. Cat and mouse at its best.
And here's Foden, played in by... Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's... Ruben Dias, played out to the right. Foden. Now it's Savinho. Now here's takes a shot. Stevens moved on forwards. Played into the middle.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a begging.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Stones. And here's Haaland. Over to the left. Now that's well seen too. And it's played forward. Rodri. And it's Bernardo Silva. Does really well to win the ball there. Bernardo Silva is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Haaland. Haaland spread out to the left. Savinho. Oh, that's neat. And here's... Oh, shooting chance! That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, good spread. Plenty waiting in the middle. Decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Kovacic aimed forwards. And here's Foden. There are a few waiting for it. And the cross comes in. That's really well cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. Ruben Dias, forwards and with intent. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately...
Now, as you the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Foden, that's a delicate pass.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Haaland. Real chance! proves too strong. Ruben Diaz cuts it out. Bernardo Silva played out to the left flank. And here's Savinho. He is just caressing the ball. Time to deliver. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, this looks sharp. Stones shifted upfield. Kovacic is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's a cute ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Kovacic. And here's Haaland. Savinho. Showing good feet. Out to the left it goes. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Haaland. Can he finish? Kovacic with the short one. Shot, surely! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And he cuts out the supply.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Foden. Puts a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Moved on forwards. Now that's a fine challenge. Do have a chance to counter here. And it's Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. He's gone for goal! They've played it short. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's searching through. Strong running down that left flank. Produces a cross. Played back to the goalkeeper. Nouri, aim forwards. And here's Haaland, in with the challenge. Oh, it's come loose. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's found him in space. Great chance! Clears it away. Nice control. Can he deliver? Chance! And it's played forward. Played towards the other side. Foden. And here's Haaland. Kovacic. Now, what about a counter-attack? Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Played out to the right. That's really well manoeuvred. He's onto it in a flash. Always onto this. And that's been won straight back. And that's put paid to a promising move. Plays it through. Foden. Foden plays it in. Foden, and here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy, giving the ball away like...
No reported change to either side during the break. That has been cut short. Ruben Dias. Lewis. Foden. Foden. Lewis. Can he spark a counter here? Stones did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Defending, oh, that is asking for trouble. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Downs. Now then, the ball's come loose. Haaland. Turns and goes back. Out towards the flank. And that is out of play. And it's played in.
It was hopeful to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Oh, that's nice. So who's he picking out? Ruben Dias is there and he can get that clear. Nouri. Savinho moved on forwards. Wins the duel this time. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Stones. Rodri. And it's Lewis. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Harwood Bellis, driven forward. Lewis. Receives it in a good position here. Savinho. Savinho! Lewis cuts out the pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Savinho. Chance here to counter. That's an imaginative pass. That's the keeper's ball. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Savinho's cross. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Back into the middle. And here's Savinho. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played into space out wide. Real chance! Nori. And it's Bernardo Silva. Caresses it through. Foden! He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Herring after the ball here. Lewis. Here's Foden. That's tidy. Always played it in low. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's there to clear it. And here's Kovacic. Lewis. Referee has just said play on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. And he decides to cross it. And it's played forward. Out for a throw. Shoots! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Savinho. Now it's Haaland. Nori. And here's Bernardo Silva. And here's Savinho. Oh, they could be caught. It's Kovacic!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ruben Dias, forwards and with intent. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a chance to shoot! Up he goes! Cleared without complication. And it's played forward. That has been knocked clear. Foden. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. Moved on forwards. Oh, a delicate chip through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Stones aim forwards. Foden tries making a foray down the right. Foden is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Calmly anticipates. Foden. Lewis. Kovacic. Played in. And it's hoisted clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Downs. Harwood Bellis. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rodri. Savinho. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Decent hit from there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nice physical challenge. Aim forwards. And here's Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Nouri. Now it's Savinho. Savinho's cross. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Bernardo Silva plays it short.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. Bernardo Silva. Very nicely done. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for the whistle goes.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Lewis. Kovacic gently done. Last ditch defending, but that'll do.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Stones does really well to win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to...
Haaland. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no... Bernardo Silva! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Could be danger here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Stevens. And it's played forward. Lovely feet. Hit into the middle. Keeper has taken decisive action.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That'll be a throw.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ruben Dias. Rodri. Lewis. Oh, good spread. Foden. And it's been played through. That has been knocked clear and claimed it back swiftly. Final seconds, this has to be it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now, can he find a finish? That's good defending, very good defending. Long ball looking to counter.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
It's a good-looking delivery. Downs. It is now or never. Time is against them. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He's had a crack. Downs. They are right into last chance territory. Haaland does well to get it back. Harwood Bellis pinged towards the front line. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Bernardo Silva. And he cuts out the supply. Haaland has given away. Here.
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who to me is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision, and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when required. Although he's probably best deployed out on the right, where his best attacks seem to emanate.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Stones. Rodri. Foden. Out for a throw. Haaland. And he shoots. And it's Bernardo. Goes for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Kovacic. Bernardo's game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Foden. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's a mighty... And he goes cross-field. Foden. Lewis, nicely aimed pass. Haaland! A real... Stevens, quality ball. That has been knocked clear. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Foden. Kovacic. Rodri. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, that is rather... Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Nicely intercepted.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Kovacic. Haaland!
It's good movement we're getting from that front line. Very flexible.
Yeah, really easy on the eye too, yeah?
Very much so. It adds more variety to their attack and asks more questions of that defence. Cat and mouse at its best.
Bernardo Silva does really well to win the ball there. And it's played forward. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Harwood-Bellis. Oh, this looks sharp. That has been cut short. Bernardo Silva. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And here's Haaland. Oh, he's found support out wide. And here's Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! This might spell danger. Dealt with nicely by the defence. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Clears it away. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Harwood-Bellis. Oh, there's a probing ball. Moved on forwards. Stones. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's lofted through here. Could try cutting inside here. Action to the game.
Well, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
Great work on the overlap. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Oh, smashing header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Tries a measured ball. And it's Lewis. Wins the duel this time. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He is just caressing the ball. Ruben Dias can get it clear. And that's been won straight back. Stevens. That's really well manoeuvred. Kovacic. Good ball, good take. Bernardo Silva. And here's Bernardo Silva. And that has found him in acres of space. Bernardo Silva. Lobbed in behind. Turns and goes back. Out to the right. Bernardo Silva. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Foden showing good feet. Haaland! Oh, that... Haaland. Whistle's gone, and the ref... Excellent interception. Nori, and it's played forward. And here's Haaland. Bernardo Silva played out to the left flank. Oh, sweet feet. There are a few waiting for it. Lovely, now then. Haaland, and the finish! Oh. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lewis. Foden shifted upfield. And it's Lewis. Aim forwards. And that is a little undercooked. Foden. Stones. Stones, a good-looking ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Haaland. Savinho. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nori. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Nori. Great run this, he's come at quite a distance already. Plenty waiting in the middle. Cross goes in there. That's an excellent interception. He is onto it in a flash. Stones gets over and intercepts. Now it's Foden. Haaland. Kovacic. Haaland. Haaland! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
for a shot! Great defending, strong and determined. Throw it. It's a promising position. Nice control. Foot in. Savinho goes on a charge down the left. And that's a dangerous ball. Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing...
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Can he find the finish? And he's heaved it away. Moved on forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. And now the breakaway. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kovacic. Lewis, forwards and with intent. Nice physical challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's claimed by the keeper. Nori. Now it's Savinho. Oh, it's come loose. Aim forwards. Spread out to the left. Calmly anticipates. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rodri gently done. And they can counter here. Oh, played right into his path. That takes a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. I mean, somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Downs. Oh, a delicate chip through. And the ball is out of play. Nori looks to the other side. That's really well manoeuvred. He's onto it in a flash. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Foden does really well there, strong defending. And claimed it back swiftly. Downs. Well read, and the danger is averted. Half gets underway. Now that's well seen too. Foden. Rodri. Downs. Another throw-in. Moved on forwards. Bernardo Silva. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that's a foul and the whistle's gone.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Ruben Dias. Nouri. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what a climb! Has another go! And that's... That's really well cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. Played towards the other side. Now the delivery. Up he goes! Very nicely done. And it's Kovacic. And the counter is on. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Stones. Lewis. Foden. Muscular approach does pay off here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Have it back and can go again. Over to the left. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Stevens. Has a look and place it forward. Ruben Dias. Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Lofted upfield, Stones cuts it out. Ruben Dias. Nouri. Ruben Dias. Nouri. Stones. Kovacic. That's been drilled forward. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Ruben Dias. Nouri. Savinho. Now it's Haaland. Little doubt, that is a foul.
Be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And it's Lewis. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. And here's Haaland. Well, they could break here. Harwood Bellis. Bernardo Silva at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Savinho.
That's really good energy being shown by some of those forwards out there, keeping that defence honest.
Yeah, can see that.
One straight pass, that might be all they need here.
And he's well positioned. He's having a shot! It's an inviting looking ball, that. Stones gets across to intercept that. Kovacic. And here's Foden. Foden. Now it's Foden. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Savinho with 2 goals already to his name. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Stones makes the interception. Ruben Dias. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Downs. Harwood Bellis. Oh, can he get onto this? Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Great ball if he can get there. Harwood Bellis. Up towards the front line. Cross in. Out to the left it goes. Looking to break at pace. Bernardo Silva. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's been slipped through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Gets it away and reclaimed it in a trice. That's really well manoeuvred. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's Kovacic. Foden. And here's Kovacic. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Foden shifted upfield. Haaland drilled in low. Oh, shooting chance! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lewis. Now it's Foden. Kovacic. And a chance! It's anyone's ball now. Tries to get it clear. Strong running down that left flank. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Kovacic. Now it's Foden. Foden. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well timed, excellent interception. What a throw in. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Well, played right into his path. Ruben Diaz getting this one clear. That is lovely. Downs. Kovacic. And he welcomes it in. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. It's a loose ball. Nice interception, well timed. Played out to the right. Some good work on the right flank here. Keeper's got good distance on that. He's got away. Foden does really well to win the ball there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.